Strip to Kill sounds like one of the sleaziest films ever made. Sadly, it isn't. I've been aware of Strip to Kill for a while now. It has obtained a cult following since the VHS days, and are you surprised with this poster art? Look at it, it's incredible. Strip to Kill is an almost sophisticated film compared to the likes of Malabimba or New York Ripper. A stripper gets murdered and set on fire. That's her career up in smoke. A tough female cop played by Kay Lenz goes undercover as a, you've guessed it, stripper to find the killer. This Roger Corman produced film was a lot better than I expected, and Corman always had an eye and brain for finding and cultivating talent, and he found it in director Kat Shear. She went on to direct The Rage Carrie 2 and Poison Ivy, which are both perfectly good films, even if they didn't set the world on fire. Strip to Kill is a very different film to what I expected, but also a far better film than I expected. The script is witty and had me laughing at the one-liners. The characters are interesting, and the film is very stylish, and while it looks and feels like a B-movie, it has better production values than many films of a similar type, like say, The Comic. Those looking for sex will be disappointed. There's a lot of stripping scenes, but they only show topless nudity. There's 2 sex scenes, one is a lesbian one and the other straight. These are all far too brief. The stripping scenes are well shot and lit, the dancing is also very impressive, but these strip shows take up about 20 minutes of a film, and while visually impressive, they go on way too long and feel like padding. The violence is actually much tamer than I expected. The last 20 or so minutes is where it goes into full-blooded slasher mode, and to be honest, the film needed more of this. That's its time to shine. I'm all for character building, flirty banter, and seeing strip scenes that made me feel like I'm having shots of Wild Turkey with Duke Nukem. Hail to the king, baby. Do you wanna dance? But the last part of the film is what I wanted all along. Impressive fist fights, suspense, and a twist even Stevie Wonder could see coming a mile off. The acting by Kay Lenz is impressive. I've seen her in Breezy, American Graffiti, and cult favourite White Line Fever, and it felt like her star was on the rise in the 70s, but she never quite became the household name she should have been. Even if this isn't the sleazy sex and gore fest I expected it to be, it's still a really entertaining film. Treat it like a male-female buddy cop film rather than a slasher or exploitation film, and you might well be surprised. I preferred it over comedy stripper film Striptease with Demi Moore. I know it's got its fans, but I found it tedious and unfunny. I like Showgirls more. I find it genuinely enjoyable in an unironic way. Strip to Kill is not a great film, but it is far better than I expected by some margin. If you haven't seen it and you like your cult, your exploitation, your cop films, your horror films, your slasher films, you're going to have a great night in with this one.
Jesus! Get out!